I just wish I could put my, okay.
Ruth, it's so good to see you. So thank you
Nice
for
seeing
coming
you on
on
this beautiful
today.
day.
It is. So I've known you for, I don't know, how long have we known each other?
Probably at least 5 years, if not longer.
Yeah. So yeah. And so you do a great business. How long have you owned your business?
Really and truthfully, I guess you could say 4 years, but I really haven't been actively. What do they say that you can work in your business or on your business? And I haven't been working on my business. So that's my kind of goal right now, that I'm really putting myself more into it and making it more aware and be people aware, because I think it's a need it's something that's needed out there, which is
But what
financial
is your
coaching.
business? You've been working, I think you've been doing your business for 5 years. Maybe you're trying to grow it more. But what is your business?
It is financial coaching, which is helping people heal their relationship with money, helping them transform their money mindset and build healthy money habits and behaviors. That money is basically 80% behavior that we get in. You go to the store and you just buy whatever you want to. And what I do, and I sit down with people and we find out exactly what their habits are, what their, and their behaviors, what was their past life experience, or their current experience with money, and figure out exactly what are the triggers. Because is it emotional spending, or did you grow up with nothing and you're really trying to accumulate things? Really get into the nitty gritty down to why you're buying something, and learning how to manage those and be more intentional. Just like when you have a personal trainer and you pay for him to tell you what to do, well, you have to be intentional about that. Same thing with losing weight. You have to be intentional, and that's exactly what you have to do with your money. You have to be intentional. You have to refocus, gain control, and set a plan. And that's what we do. We kind of really get down into looking at what they're spending their money on, and then we gain control and we set a plan, which is basically your budget, and have steps along the way, goals along the way. You might fall off the wagon every once in a while, and how to get back on there. And that's what I do. I just sit there and work with them one-on-one, learning their personality with money and helping them either become debt free or building wealth, which that's something I wanted to do, because I've been debt free for about about 5 or 6 years. We became completely debt free. And with that is a lot of responsibility, because when you do accumulate a little bit of money, you have to be intentional about how, ooh, when I first grandbaby, I just was buy. And I go, oh, what if I have more than one grandbaby? I got to prepare. So I want to leave a legacy. And that's what I'm really doing now. It's leaving that legacy, and blessing other people, being able to see someone with a need and meeting that need for them.
That's awesome. I think that might have been longer than 1 minute commercial, but yeah, that's awesome. But you use some words that I don't like. Come on, who likes the word budget? I call it a pre-spending plan. Because you know what? We're
Yes.
going to spend it. But what if we
Yeah.
had a plan? And we can
Yes.
buy whatever we want, right? But we just
Yeah.
need to have a budget. And I love what you call money. It's amoral, right? It's
Yes.
not, it's a tool. Remember,
Mhm.
we used to trade eggs and milk, and now we just trade money. Money is a tool, and if we use it wisely, how much more can we accomplish in our life? So I think
Yes.
that's so great. And we met each other because uh,
Yes.
we were at a financial coaching seminar conference,
Yes.
and that's exactly where we met each other. And you said that was
Yes.
what, about 5 years ago?
I think at least 5 years. I say it BC, before COVID, for sure. And you came up at the very end, and I heard you speak, and it was enough that I remembered you after COVID and reached out to you and learned a lot of things, basically kind of honing in on my vision and what my mission was going to be. Because once, because you get fired up, and you got to learn how to keep kindling, not kindling, what is it? Feeding the fire, And reaching out, you've got to keep growing. You've got to find that support group, your tribe that's going to help support you, and learning where you can find people that you can help. I will talk to anyone, and grocery store, if there was a Subway. And with my running group, there was 2 ladies there, and they were talking about, I was sharing what I do, and they go, "Oh, our daughters could use that."
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can find clients everywhere you go, right? And that's something that you learned. So then we started working together, what, about 2 years ago?
About 2 years ago, I think it
Yeah, and
was.
zoning in on your vision
Mhm.
and your mission and where you want to go and how you can find more people. And then I think you joined some more networking groups and
Yeah, what
you've
was
done a
really
lot.
nice,
You've grown a lot the last couple of years. I'm so proud of you.
you had pushed me to join the chamber, and that has been wonderful because I'm part of a bigger coaching group called Coach Connections, and what we say is you have to be visible, and then you have to be credible, so that when you have your referral partners and your clients, you have to be credible. And then what we say is visibility over and availability, credibility over time equals prosperity. And you want your business to grow. You want it to be self-sufficient, and I'm not out to make a lot of money, but I want enough to cover expenses and whatnot. And my big thing is just sharing it. I know that, especially to me, COVID was a wake-up call for a lot of people. And that was an excellent time to really find out what's important. And
so how did Here to There Consulting help you while you were on this journey of,
it helped
finding
me.
where you want to go?
Well,
What was the best
big
thing?
one
Yeah.
is your chapter 6, which is time management. That is my hardest thing, is time management. That I have a lot. I like to do not a lot of things. You like to go to the gym. You like to go running. Running is my love of life. And I needed to figure out, okay, if I'm going to do this, when am I going to put the time into my business? I have to block that time out, and so that I'm prepared for when I do meet a client, because it's not just sitting down and talking to them. You've got to do a little research, and you've got to plan it, just kind of like a teacher does, that you want to be the best for them. And that's what I'm really having to work on. That's like a daily thing with me, is that I could win 50 levels of homescape or how many things of solitaire. There's no return on my investment there. Return on my investment comes when I invest in myself and my growth. And that's where the time management and rereading. I may have to read your book 5 or 6 times, because you're always evolving and changing. And to work with people out there to help them have those healthy money habits, and look forward to when they retire, that they're going to go, woohoo, I can retire. And
well, yeah, my book is definitely not set up as a one and done, but I remember my book's been out for about a year in March, and you were one of the first people that got to read chapter 2. Do you remember what that was?
Oh, yes.
Vision, purpose, and your mission, because that's where we started, right? Right now you're working on time management, which is great, but you started with chapter 2 of the vision, mission, and purpose. And I wish you had your logo. Remember, we worked on your logo. We got your name put together. Oh my gosh, I was so proud of you. It was so awesome when
Yes,
you
I
went
should have
through all
sat in my
that.
office. I have my logo behind me now.
Yeah, and so you have a great, I mean, where can we find you online? Tell them the name of your company.
Well, it's RAMM, RAMM, Money Coach, and my website is being worked on as we speak. But you can always contact me through my email, rmcbride@gvtc.com. And I'm Zoom anybody, and 30-minute free consultation, just a discovery call to find out a little about the client. And I get to tell them a little bit about me and how I work.
Yeah, because now you have a RAM, we got a logo, we got your name put together, we worked on your vision and your mission. Remember, we were doing all that it was a little over a year ago. It was almost 2 years ago. And now you're getting your website together. You have a business page though, right? We put that together as well.
I'm still working on that also. I haven't really got a business page
Your
going.
Facebook,
Well,
you don't have Facebook business page?
I do have a business. Yes, I'm sorry about that. And it is
Yeah.
RAMM coach. Yes, it is RAM Money Coach, and it does have my logo on it, so you can't miss that because it's a blue and green with a RAM on it. And
Yeah.
one of the other ones in your book is brain dump, and I use that a lot. I was with a client yesterday, and I said, just sit down and all these ideas that you're having, just write them down, because he sells barbecues, and I said, you know what you need to do? I said, Father's Day's coming up. You need to get several hats, and said, Dad has all these hats, and he wants a new barbecue, and get him an Uncle Sam hat for the 4th of July. And he goes, oh, I never thought about that. And I said, yeah, barbecue time's coming in Texas, and everybody's getting ready. And to help them.
You know what? We live in
Really?
Kansas. I have the best barbecue in Kansas. Texas
Oh,
just
I was
fishes.
even
Texas
talking
is more
about, what is it
Mexican.
called? Burnt
Did you go to
ends?
the barbecue when you were here? You were actually here for my book
Yes.
launch. You were
Was
the
it,
barbecue.
isn't it
Where'd you go?
Jack's?
Yeah,
Was it?
Jack Stack Barbecue. We're the barbecue. I'm sorry. You need to come to Kansas for Father's Day. And then
Yes.
here's my book, right? Here to Their Reveal.
Oh,
I don't
yes.
know if you have a copy of it.
I happen to have your
Yes. Yeah,
copy
there you
right
go.
here.
Here to Their Revealed. And you can
And
find
see,
that
and
on
it's not,
Amazon, or you can follow me. But yeah, chapter 1's all on that mindset. And you were talking about the brain dump part, right? And the vision and the purpose. And you've actually been through my workshop and went through the book along in my workshop. What was the
oh,
big
yeah.
takeaway in that? Remember?
Oh, I'll have to stop and think about that. I think it was just the networking part of it. I think it's really hard to know who to talk to learn how to talk to those other people, that to share your vision. And maybe I'm working on a small trigger document that you could leave with the beautician and say, oh, if you hear someone say, I just can't make ends meet, or this just it seems like inflation's taking. Oh, you need to talk to Ruth. She helps people with that. And so learning new things, and the book, it kind of gets your brain going and making you think more and think out of the box and how you can best serve others.
Yeah. So yeah, because we talked about your goals in all areas of your life, right? Talk about keeping your life in that and making sure you had your vision and purpose and mission in both. So yeah, well, I've really, really enjoyed working with you. I'm really excited that you're starting to work more on the time blocking part of it, because yeah, that's chapter what, 6? Chapter 5,
Yes.
you're the pro at that. That's the pre-spending plan. You know all about that, right?
Yes.
And chapter 4 is about having those people in your life, like you were talking about, right? To make sure that you're out networking, and also making sure that you have those cheerleaders and those mentors and those coaches. And if you need a financial coach, man, Ruth can help you definitely with that, because even if you think you're good with money, can you get better with money?
Oh, yes. Yes.
And if you sit down with somebody else and they help you move from here to there, you see me do my punt, and our company helps create those custom roadmaps. But Ruth works really, really good with the financial part. I really appreciate you and coming and doing this interview with me. And I appreciate your time. And you are just making such an impact in the world. And I want you to keep showing up and being the best version of you, and going out and helping people where they're at. Who's the best person to reach out to you?
The best person to reach out to me
Yeah, your
is
ideal client.
40 to 50-year-olds that are starting to think about retirement. They're going to be empty nesters, and they've got college to plan for, but those kids are going to be gone pretty soon, and you're going to want to travel. And if you've got a lot of debt, you're not going to have that freedom. And so in Proverbs 19:20, the wise man listens to advice, accepts instructions continually and proactively, and seeks out wise counsel. And that's what we're here for, is that we're going to give wise counsel. We're going to research, we're going to support you. And is it going to be easy? No, it's going to be hard, but it's a good hard that you're going to see results. Maybe not immediately. Sometimes it takes a month or 2, but by month 3, you're going to see some results, and you're going to feel better, and you're going to feel that weight come off your shoulder a little bit.
Do you say it takes 90 days to create a habit? Wow, what a great idea. I usually tell people that if you sign up for 90 days, I usually get people sign up for either 90 or 6 months, right? As with a coach, you will see great results. Well, I look forward to working with you more, and I appreciate you coming today. Ruth.
Well, I appreciate you because you made a difference. And that's what we're all here to help other people and support, especially women. We need to support each other and hanging in there. So you have a great day and a great day to state of Texas. It's 86 degrees. So you have a wonderful day. And thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it.